the way we are behaving, then what is the use of having courts in Bungoma? Sababu kesi yetu yuko courts, hawa wenyewe wameona na wameona. Mimi nilipata hii plot 1968, nikapata title deed, lease yangu nikapata 1970, na hii nini stadium wakati tunaanza kujenga stadium hapa, it was 1970, actually 75. They started asking for this plot 1775, na ndio wakapata wakaregister yao, vile vile wakajenga petroli ile stadium ile mliona. My children, I want you just to assist me. Let's tell our own count, because our own count consists of Lusaka governor na Wetangula amekuwa senator, alafu sasa yuko national speaker. These are the people who should be able to help the people of Bungoma to develop Bungoma. Kama iko neno lingine mnataka nisungumuze, iko maneno sana. Compensation wewe unajua katika Kenya serikali gani itampa wewe compensation? Si utaenda koti, na ukienda koti ni ya serikali. Sasa utapata wapi compensation?
Thank you.
I'm an investor in Bungoma. Sasa kama investor tukichukua vitu tunafunja vile tunafunja, na serikali ndio ilinipa hii plot na wanafunja, surely sisi katika Bungoma tunaenda wapi? Mimi naona this is very frustrating. Kama mimi ni mtu ambaye naitwa kuchukua udongo au grabbing, mimi nimekuwa Webuye, mimi ndio nilianzisha Webuye Town Council. Kama hiyo ningechukua grabbing, huko ndiyo ilikuwa nafasi ya kugrab kama ni mtu ya kugrab. Lakini nimetengeneza Webuye vile mnajua, nikaweka lami kwa barabara, nikajenga hospitali kubwa kabisa, na hiyo msaada nilipata kutoka African Development Bank. Sasa watu wetu, mimi nataka mchukue hii neno, na lazima we must ask, how do we develop our own towns if we are going to behave the way we are behaving?
This plot was advertised by then the Bungoma County Council in 1968 for somebody who can run a petrol station in Bungoma. Mzee applied for it, he got it, he was given a lease in 1970 to run a petrol station. For all those who are born in the 70s and 80s, you must have seen that Ajib Petrol was part of this. So Mzee ran this Ajib, and I think he had another petrol station in Malaba, he had another one in Kakamega. He ran this petrol station. The gazettement of the so-called Kandui Stadium happened in 1973 when Mzee already had a lease to run a petrol station. Now, moving forward, January this year, the county government of Bungoma, under the leadership of the CEC of Lands, Sasita, gave a notice to people around Kandui here, saying that they give us 7 days to remove our buildings, because in that notice, the argument is that we are all sitting on the public land that belongs to the county government. As law-abiding citizens, we went to court within those 7 days, got an injunction in the High Court, in the Environmental and Lands Court, and they gave us a hearing which happened 2 weeks ago. In the hearing of 2 weeks ago, the judge found it better that he gives an extension of an injunction for a further 6 months so that we can now hear the whole case. Now, my first question is, one, why does the county government, if they believe that this land belongs to the county government, if they believe very, very strongly that Mzee Patrick Wangamati grabbed this land, why then make that decision to come and forget what is going on in the courts? We have an injunction, we have a hearing in 6 months, we have a ruling in 6 months. Why wait? Why not wait for 6 months and then you can make a decision about that? We are very law-abiding citizens. If today the court came and said that we sitting on the public land, I will have told my dad and my family that let's move out because we must respect government and we must respect courts. Analyzing what is going on in Bungoma, I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that this is about politics of 2027. This is about who is going to be the governor of 2027. The Speaker of National Assembly, in 2 occasions, one when I was present in the funeral of the mother of a former colleague of mine, Mutaki, where I was there, and he said that they must pull down this building. Recently, when he was addressing the county assembly of Bungoma, he also said that he must revenge against the Wangamatis. Now, this is not about us as a family grabbing the land. This was between Wycliffe Wafula Wangamati and Moses Masika Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Assembly. This is a war between the Wangamatis and the Wetangulas. And I want to tell the Speaker of the National Assembly that, one, if you feel that when I was governor I made mistakes, address me, come after me. Don't go after my father, don't go after my family, don't go after anybody else. Because the other day they were going after my mother-in-law, who is also just a neighbor to this stadium. Mimi kama Wangamati, I'm the one who started this stadium. I cannot be against development. I cannot be against the infrastructure development.
When they advertised we made an application, wakanipa letter of allotment, niko na letter of allotment, niko na plans, niko na lease 99 years. Sasa kitu gani ingine?
You have paid rates and rents.
I've been paying rates and rents every year.
The government approved the plans.
The government approved the plans and there I am. Na mimi nimekuwa Pan-African paper mill ikiingia hapa, nilikuwa Nzoia Sugar ikiingia hapa. Those were the days perhaps I could have attempted to grab, but I never grabbed anything. After all, this is our account, and please, let's find out that we want also leaders, our own leaders, give us up, come and sit with us. If there is anything wrong, we discuss and agree with you people all.
My record in Bungoma is very clear. My record in Bungoma, everybody knows. Yes. People know that this stadium was started by one Wycliffe Wafula Wangamati. Yes. I cannot be the person against such development. This dual carriage that they are talking about in Yonaweka Mata ilianzisha na Wycliffe Wafula Wangamati. Hospitali yenye iko hapa ilianzisha na Wycliffe Wafula Wangamati. Even the worst of all, the market ya Chebukube yenye alitaka kwenda kuanzisha ilianzisha na Wycliffe Wafula Wangamati. Wherever you can run around and say so many things, but one thing that you can never succeed is removing the name of Wangamati from the people of Bungoma County. You have come here, you have affected my father, I feel it, I can see how he's feeling, but I can also assure every single person who is here that the Wangamatis, if it is biashara, we will come back. Yes. We will get more money, we will find a way of building more business, and we will do it. Mungu ni ametupatia hii biashara, atatupatia nyumba ingine na tutajenga. So today ikianguka haimaanishi ni mwisho wetu. Leo wametuangushia hii, kesho Mungu akijalia tutatafuta ploti na tutajenga ingine. Biashara, you know you can do this. But one thing that you cannot take something from someone it is the brains they have. Those brains huwezi mnyang'anya. Unaweza nitupa ufanye chochote yenye unaweza kufanya, but I can tell you we will be back as a family. Mungu alitupatia, nyinyi mmeangusha. Mungu atatupatia ingine, pia mtakuja mtafute kutuangushia.
Ani wame msitini wija kuimba mapromo naga kugwaho aliwaye yes anora propo kizino Tony utasonga asimamia hapo.